Speaking of which, the next fight against the... I don't have any screenshot of this other than, oh no, Renji has his Bankai. Oh no, his Bankai broke. That's it. That's the only notable part of that fight. Because it's against Grants? The pink-haired Esparta guy who has glasses. I don't know why he has... Listen, one thing I like about him, I love how his glasses are a part of his Espada outfit. And yeah, it's this guy. Like, I do like that he has pink hair and that his hollow mask is his glasses, which do actually have like lenses in them? Question mark? I don't know how that one works. I thought hollow mask was just like bone. Like, I thought it was just like a skull thing. Like, does it also include glass? Did he put those lenses in them himself? I don't get it.
Interesting. Yeah, I never thought about that.
But yeah, other than that, this fight's really bad because it's like Renji fights him for like an episode or two, and then Uryu joins in, and then he and Renji fight him for like 3 episodes, and it's the worst fight on the history of the planet. I'm putting on my sad face for this. It is a really bad fight because it is just it's really long, and it's just the only thing that happens is, oh, you got me, JK lol, and then it's just that again over and over again where Renji's like, haha, I'm gonna use Bankai and defeat you, and then he's like, oh no, not a Bankai, and then he's like, oh, by the way, you can't use a Bankai. You can't, I analyzed your powers and you can't use a Bankai in here, and he's like, what the heck? And he's like, well, then I'll do this, and I'll fight you this way. And he's like, oh, no! Even in your Shikai, you're too strong for me. Lol, JK, not actually. You're not even giving a fight. And then Uryu shows up, and he's like, not a Quincy! I can't fight off against a Quincy! And lol, JK, you can't use your bow anymore, because I already analyzed your abilities, by the way, lol. and then they do this big plan where like Renji like ties him up and then does like a big like keto explosion, and then Uryu shows off a new Quincy power where he draws like this big diagram and makes like this big super explosion off of it, and then they're like, yay, we got him, and he's like, no, not a big explosion, and then he like comes out of it and he's like, oh, I'm still alive, but he's really hurt, and then no, he just eats one of his friends, and then he heals himself, and he's like, haha, JK. So, like, literally, like, I know that sounds like I made up most of that crap. That's literally
it's true.
It's what happens in the effing series, dude.
It is so awful. It's so frustrating. It is so many episodes. He is the reason why I have, like, a very... I like this arc mostly, right? But he's a big blemish on it. He really like brings in this pace because the Soul Society never had a fight like this. It never had a character who stuck around and was a pain in the ass this long.
Uryu's fight with Mayuri was 1 episode. Just think about that. It was that big fight that was memorable and showed off each Uryu's like ultimate form and the first Bankai that we got in the series. 1 episode.